Although I have made a couple of video updates to both the Noble Collection as well as my Master Series videos, I felt like I should do a complete collection update. So let's just get this video started. But first, roll that intro. Since my entire Crown Royal Collection video was released in August of this year, I have managed to add a few of the missing bottles to my overall collection, starting with a Cornerstone blend from 2016, which now completes my Noble Collection. So I now have all 7 impressions: the Barley Edition, the Winter Wheat, the Rye aged for 16 years, the French Oak Cask, the 13-year Blended Mash, the Wine Barrel Finished Edition, and finally, the Cornerstone blend. All but the Barley Edition have been retired and are no longer available in your local stores. However, they can occasionally be found in a variety of auctions. As for the Master Series, there have been 2 major additions to my collection. First, we added the 30-year aged extra rare blend, which means that I now have the 18, the 29, and the 30-year aged whiskeys, along with the 23-year aged Golden Apple. And just a couple of weeks ago, I was finally able to snag a bottle of the Cognac Cask number 16, which had proven itself to be a very difficult bottle for me to obtain. So, as it stands currently, I have 12 of the 13 blends in the Master Series, starting with the 5 that I just previously mentioned, as well as the XR Red, the XR Blue, the Reserve from 1992, the XO, the Monarch 75, the Single Malt Whiskey, and finally, the hand-selected barrel. And of course, I am aggressively looking for the 10-year limited edition that's missing from my collection. Now, also, please remember, there will be a new 12-year reserve and a 31-year aged whiskey released in September-October timeframe of this year. And I believe that the 31-year has already been released in some areas, according to Lacey Loves to Fun of YouTube. She is a Crown Royal collector as well, and she just recently released her own video on the 31-year aged on her channel. But here in Texas, we haven't seen either one yet, which seems a bit odd to me since Texas is the largest consumer of Crown Royal products in America. But what can I say? Now, there hasn't been any real change to the flavor series in my collection. I still have all 8 flavors, starting with the maple, the regal apple, the honey and vanilla flavors, along with the salted caramel, the Texas mesquite, peach, and lastly, the blackberry flavor. But the one big change for me is finally I was able to grab a second bottle of the Texas mesquite for tasting. So now I can finally say that I have tasted all 8 flavors, and that all 8 flavors, along with a few from the Signature Series, are currently available at my drink station, which is located in our kitchen. To the basic Signature Series, there has also been no real change. I still have bottles of the Fine Deluxe, the Black, the Northern Harvest Rye, and both the Blenders and Bourbon Mash, which makes up a complete Signature Series collection. But what I have done is add a few bottles with special bags, like the Red, White, and Blue Camo bag, a Green Bay Packers, a Kansas City Chiefs version, which those 2 teams just happen to make up the 2 teams from Super Bowl I. And additionally, I have a 1965 bottle of the Fine Deluxe with the tax seal, and also a bottle of the same nature from 1978. So, in total, I currently have 32 of the 33 whiskeys Crown Royal has ever released. Now, go ahead and add the 2 new releases due out very soon. Then I have 32 of the 35 bottles, along with a few special bags of the Fine Deluxe, as I previously mentioned, and the 2 dated seals that I also just mentioned. So I feel real good about this collection and the way it has come together. Once again, thank you so very much for tuning in, and I hope that you keep watching R.D. Baker Photos for whatever may come next. But for now, thanks again for watching, and please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We would be extremely grateful. Thank you. Well, thanks for tuning in, and please hit that subscribe button.